So my name is Robert Suarez. I come from the United States of America, New York to be exact. And I work for an organization called Vocal New York. So my involvement in Peer Needle Exchange has sort of evolved over the years. I started out at Peer Needle Exchange. I still work with a bunch of peers who are up-and-coming peers who are doing needle exchange, but for the most part, I do a lot more advocacy work. And that advocacy work involves advocating for peers as well as advocating for drug users. So I still do a lot. I still do a lot to maintain my needle stick certification, so that whenever I see a user who is in need of syringes, I can always just go right to the exchange and get them syringes if they need them. I also do a lot of hazways when it comes to picking up syringes.
Thank you.
Drug users should be involved in needle exchanges because it goes directly to the heart of what needle exchanges are actually for. So as more and more users become involved with needle exchanges, I look at it as sort of an a reintegration into the community. For instance, myself, coming from places where I came from, in the back of parks and getting high, and then coming into a needle exchange, and then finding out just how much harm I was actually doing to not just myself, but to others who were in the park who do not inject, you know what I'm saying, or who just want to use the park for what they want to use the park for. And then picking up the syringes that many of my friends left behind. So yeah, I believe that the drug users should get involved with needle exchanges, if but to find out more about safe usage and finding a way and means in which to possibly get some kind of safe manage out of it, but more importantly, to find out more about how they as individuals no longer need to be stigmatized, demonized, and/or criminalized. The advice I would give to someone setting up a peer needle exchange would be, first of all, great, make that happen, and I would then lead them to the people that I know have the best experience and how to do it. I would love to have that experience. I just don't as of yet, but I will lead someone right to the person that they need to talk to.
And who would that person be?
People like Tycho Frost, and Jamie Ferraro, who started the Washington Heights Corner Project, right from a knapsack, walking up and down one of the most busiest neighborhoods in the Washington Heights, just giving out syringes right out of a backpack, and then applying for funding to start a small needle exchange that has now grown into quite possibly one of the most busiest needle exchanges in the Washington Heights, or if not in Manhattan. So yeah, people like that, Jamie Ferraro and Tycho Frost, are individuals that I would guide others to when it comes to starting up a needle exchange.